RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
The Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Kick Dreamer's ass, I'm gonna kick your ass. The Rock walked out of WrestleMania, the people's champ.
So why don't you go back to Calgary and take some more gas?
Potok, the role model Rick Lieb, and of course, the new guy, BS Bo Smirnow. As everybody knows, this week there's a lot to cover this week in pro wrestling. During the show, if you'd like to get a hold of us in Akron, 677-0029. In Cleveland, you can call us at 521-3529. Also, might as well knock out the email addresses right now. If you need to email me at any time for questions, comments, rumors, news, whatever, you can email me at PWWeekly29, or your role model. You can email him at eRoleModel. And then both of those are AmericaOnline.com. Also, if you want to email BS Bo Smirnow, you can get a hold of him at Moneyman99, and that's at acninc.net. So there's the email address if you guys want to shoot us that way, give us some comments, whatever. You know, it's a sad week for a couple reasons. Of course, everybody knows the main reason, but last week, Over the Edge pay-per-view was a major, major tragedy, a major nightmare. Of course, I lost the title for the tag team, but I have plans on regaining it here real soon. So the role model, you know, congratulations on your new first title reign, I guess, as the champ.
Well, see, and then you introduced yourself as the champ, John Potok, which cracked me up. You're the former champ, John Potok. I am not only the champ, I am your role model. So you might, I think I got split personalities going on here today. I don't know.
I guess I need to find a nickname.
This looks pretty good on me, though.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good. Then again, what doesn't look good on me, though? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, brother. Hey, anyway, we got a lot of news to cover. You know, as you know, the death of Owen Hart was a major tragedy. That was at the Over the Edge. People that saw that, you know, they didn't see the actual fall, but they know that Owen Hart fell 50 feet from the rafters.
Well, I'm
broke
here
his
at 92 feet now.
92, still a big fall. Broke his neck. Owen Hart is now dead. I'm sure everybody out there has already heard of it. We do have a couple things to cover with that. First of all, we'll go to BS here. What's up with the funeral arrangements going on there?
Funeral arrangements are being held tomorrow at the McKinnis and Holloway Park Memorial Chapter, and that's at 11 a.m. Everyone's welcome to attend, but they ask fans to stay outside while the service is going on inside. All the WWF wrestlers will be there, the McMahon family, and all the the wrestling family and everything like that. The fans are welcome to come. Of course, it's in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So obviously, I don't think no one from around here is going to be attending.
Hey, never say never.
However, if you want to send a donation. Want to go with that then?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Alberta Children's Hospital will be accepting the Owen Hart Memorial contributions, and that's at 1820 Richmond Road Southwest, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. That's T2T 5C7. That's the zip code, T2T 5C7. And also, if you want to write to Bret Hart at his home, it's Bret Hart 435 Patina, P-A-T-I-N-A, Place, Southwest, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, T3H2P5, and you want to write to Bret Hart. That's about that on the funeral arrangements, John.
Yeah, that's really, role model. Like I said, we have a show, and we do the show every week, and, some wrestlers, nobody deserves to lose their life. But, people like Rick Rude that died of, self with drugs, and, this is an actual accident that happened in the ring, and it's a real tragedy. And, the sad part about it is, believe it or not, there's still people that think that death is funny.
Yeah, like them radio stations.
Yeah, we got some people all over the country. Let me go over a couple comments here. Some radio stations, which we got a little story on this. Okay, Bruce Bond, I guess, out in Pennsylvania somewhere, he made the comments of, he has a show 3 to 7. He made some comments saying that he couldn't believe that 300-pound grown men were crying at the fact that another wrestler has died. You know, I'm sure when you're traveling on the road all year long with, you know, your wrestlers, you become like a family, right? And he's wondering, oh, well, why are these 300-pound guys crying? You know, Bruce Bond, you're a moron. He works for 93.5 WTPA, and like I said, that's in central Pennsylvania somewhere. It doesn't give the exact where, but I mean, also we got another guy here, Dallas, Texas, Russ Martin. He's the morning show on the Eagle, 97.1. He was really kind of rude and belligerent about it. He made such comments the next day they're playing music, Free Fallin' by Tom Petty, and the Heartbreakers to mock Owen Hart. Then they're doing stuff like, oh, we have actual footage of what it sounded like when Owen Hart fell, and then it has, you know, a guy screaming. I mean, get real. Then they make it like, oh, wonder what it sounded like when he bounced, and then even to the point where they were saying stuff like,
wonder if he bounced.
Yeah, wondering if he bounced, and then also saying stuff like, hey, the middle turnbuckles on most rings are red, white, and blue. Of course, not in the WWF. But they have it like the middle turnbuckle is usually white, and they said, well, it's a good thing you didn't hit the middle turnbuckle because blood to get out of the white turnbuckle would have been a total mess. I mean, that is just sick, it's disgusting, and it's ridiculous.
Right.
And this show here would like to take a moment and, you know, give its total condolences to the Hart family. I mean, I liked Owen Hart myself. I thought he was a great wrestler, and it's a shame that it happened.
We actually agree on a wrestler, which is something that doesn't happen quite often, but yeah, I really liked Owen Hart a lot, too. The thing is, the guy, he made me laugh, you know, and when when someone can make me laugh, then, you know, I just tend to like him. That's why I kind of like The Rock, even though he's turning soft.
Well, you know, here's another thing. Here's what our plans are for today. Okay, since these guys like to make fun, Role Model, and since we're the troublemakers that we are, I say we give these guys a call.
You skipped one of the radio guys. You only mentioned 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, then there's another guy, Dave Whistler, out at WKLS 92.4 in Bowerstown, California. He said he had a joke. If anyone can answer the trivia question, what was the last thing Owen Hart said before he died? And then people were like, you know, what? Then he's like, screams, ah! You know, I mean, there's some sick people. Anyway.
When to get out the way ref or something like that?
Well, I don't know. There was just a whole bunch of crap that people were saying. Anyway, I say that we give these guys a call right here, right now. Owen Hart ain't around to defend himself, so I say we do it for him.
Oh, you got it.
Are you up there? Are you up to it?
Well, you know I
yes
can't,
or no?
I can't be
yes
beat.
Or no, Role
I
Model?
Can't be beat, so I'm not worried about a thing.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give us a call back? We got a little business to tend to real quick.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, let's give these guys a call here and see what's going to happen. Oops. Okay.
Call us back. We have this.
All right, let's give this guy a call here.
Now who are you calling now?
This is that moron in Texas. His name is Russ Martin. We're going to give him a call and we'll find out why he thinks it's funny that someone's died. Watch, of course, none of these people will probably answer. Pick up the phone.
What's up?
Hi, is Russ Martin around?
No, he's not in today.
Who is this am I speaking with?
Jazz?
Who?
Jazz?
Yeah, this is John from Pro Wrestling Weekly. We're calling to find out why Russ Martin thought it was pretty funny that Owen Hart's dead.
You need to. He's on Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m.
Okay.
That's Central Time.
All right. Well, can you leave him a message?
Sure.
Can you tell him he's a moron?
For sure. We know that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So do we.
All right. Tell him he dodged the bullet this time.
Yeah. Call back.
Okay. Great.
He's going to be off Monday.
Morons. You guys want to try another one?
We might as well.
All right, let's give old, this guy, you know, he kind of laughed like, oh, great, we're getting a response for the station. You know, like, he's plugging. I'm like, hey, Monday through Friday, you can join us.
Yeah, I know, that's why.
What an idiot. Let's give old Dave Whistler a call here.
Got 1 minute left, we gotta hurry up.
Hello? Okay. an interview, too. That's what's going to be funny about this. Dave Whistler.
He thinks we're his friend.
Hello.
Hi, is this Dave Whistler?
You're speaking to him.
Okay, this is John from Pro Wrestling Weekly. I talked to you earlier in the week about getting an interview with you. You're with WKLS 92.4, right?
That's correct.
Okay, you're in Bowerstown, California?
That is correct.
Hey, what exactly is Bowlestown, California, anyway?
Hey, we understand that you made a pretty funny joke there about Owen Hart saying something on the line of, or no, you were the trivia guy. You're the guy that said, what was the last thing Owen Hart said before he died?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. You think it's funny that someone's dead?
Well, you have to understand, wrestling is for entertainment, and you being in the entertainment business yourself, you do what it takes to keep people listening.
Yeah, but a man has died and you're making jokes. I mean, that's ridiculous. What do you got to, what else did he said something about on the lines of,
Lookout rep.
Yeah, lookout rep on the way down, too. There's a wrestler that's dead, you moron. You are an idiot from hell. And it's really funny that Owen Hart's dead and you're going to make fun of the guy about it. What's so funny about that? How would you like it if your son died or your brother died? Would that be funny?
Well, you have to understand, like you said, we're in the entertainment.
We have to understand. Hey, look, what you have to understand is you come from Bowlestown, California, which populates about 60 people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sure, you're not going to get no publicity anywhere else but to criticize someone's death. And what you're doing is you're criticizing someone's death, thinking it's funny. Maybe you get 100 listeners this week or something like that. It's not going to happen, man. You live in Bowlestown.
Bowlestown, yeah.
Well, making fun of a city, I probably could say is equally bad.
Equally bad?
The city is equally bad?
Right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do you have any explanation why you did this? I mean, why is it funny that someone's dead?
Well, it's not necessarily funny, but I did have some tickets I had to give away.
So you have tickets to give away. I'll tell you what, moron. You were the biggest. I think it was probably a publicity stunt for your little crappy town, Bowlestown, California. And to make a comment like that is just ridiculous. You are an idiot, and may your station close down. And I know you thought, oh, this was going to be a great interview and all this and this.
Yeah, we're going to laugh.
But, there's a man dead. The Hart family, I mean, the wrestling world is nothing but us wrestling fans. I know you were telling me earlier in the week that, oh, it's a soap opera, this, and this. But, all wrestling fans, all wrestlers, everybody is kind of like one big family.
It's the same thing as I don't know, Dynasty, or what was the other one?
But it doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
Look, if Susan Lucci would die for the soap operas there, it's still the same thing. I mean, you're still making fun of someone that has died.
Now, are you sure you're not from Bowlestown, West Virginia?
Okay.
No, I'm knocking the whole state.
I'm not sure exactly what are you guys talking about, the whole city here. All I know is this. I'm in the entertainment business, and that's exactly what I do, is I try to entertain.
And that's not entertaining, though.
If I had tickets to give away, he was up to events. Same thing, we've made comments before about the OJ thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
OJ's different. That doesn't have nothing to do with wrestling.
Well, no, you're still making fun. I mean, I could see, a couple months, but you did it the very next day. The guy had just died.
Yeah, let's get rid of this guy.
I'll tell you what. May Bowlestown go where Atlantis is and everything else. You are a moron, and you need to keep your big mouth shut when it comes to pro wrestling. And I hope some wrestling fans out in California really
I'd like to say something to you, just to make things real clear to you. I'd like to say that WKLS 92.4.
He's plugging himself, man.
The best radio station in.
Okay, moron.
Plugging himself.
All right, hey, we got to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to try the other idiot. Again, our condolences go out to Owen Hart and his family, and when we get back, we'll get to some news and some calls.
We're at El Dorado's wrestling party. We're watching Monday Night Nitro, Monday Night Raw. It's jamming. You got to get out here every Monday night. Look at this crowd we got here. El Dorado's every Monday night. If you smell the rock, woo!
All my life, I wanted something to do with pro wrestling. I didn't care if it was a pro wrestler, a manager, an announcer. Hell, I'd even be the water boy. It was my dream to be a part of pro wrestling, and that's why I'm thankful for this opportunity.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirnow, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
And he wants to be a wrestler.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up. Here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Okay, we're back. I should say we're the back. The champ, John Potok, your role model, Rick Lieb, and BS Bo Smirnow. We're going to get to some of your calls here in a minute. You know, it's, again, we probably maybe got a little long with the calls there, but, you know, unfortunately, like I said, it's a shame Owen Hart has died, and, you know, I guess it's kind of upsetting. So, anyway, we're gonna move on here with the show. Again, if you want to drop us a line, send us some pictures, do whatever you want to do, you can do that at Pro Wrestling Weekly. That's P.O. Box 2170. That's Akron, Ohio, 44309. Like I said, any questions or anything, we got a couple letters here, you know, the people that wanted some advice or whatever, and we're going to lead them the right way. Again, also, tomorrow night, Memorial Day, but it's still going to be out. El Dorado's Pizza Pie tomorrow night. 3 of us are going to be out there for the biggest wrestling party. We were out there last week. We had a lot of fun. It was a pretty good-sized party. Actually, I think we got some footage of the thing. If you guys want to take a look. Showed it during a commercial. Yeah, they're going to show it. If you guys want to, I think we're going to show it right now. We're going to show it right now.
BS Bo here with Pro Wrestling Weekly. We're at El Dorado's Wrestling Party. We're watching Monday Night Nitro, Monday Night Raw. It's jamming. You got to get out here every Monday night. Look at this crowd we got here.
Yeah, we got a pretty good turnout there. So you guys want to come on down to the El Dorado's Pizza Pie. It'll be tomorrow night. Stop on out. You can join us for the biggest wrestling party in town. You can get a hold of people at El Dorado's at 676 Food. Join us out there tomorrow night. It's going to be a hell of a party. We had a lot of fun. Give away trivia prizes. We have questions, everything else. Last week was kind of everybody was kind of out of it last week, wouldn't you say? Cause,
yeah, the Owen Hart special was playing on the Raw that night, and, you know, nobody was really in the mood to really have a good time. But we'll have a good time this week. It's a holiday. Let's get out there and have a good time tomorrow night. Come on out.
All right. And the role model's going to be out there, so all you ladies out there that
champ.
The champ and the role model. I'm using split personalities today. Yeah, I'm going to be out there, so I'll tell you what, Lincoln Town Car, whatever car you're named after, El Dorado, you better have me some free pizza made up, because I don't go for no pizza, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's go to the phones and get some of these callers. They're waiting for a while. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm calling because I want to say that it's too bad that Owen Hart, you know, passed on, and for people to make fun of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what do you think of this guy's excuse saying, oh, it's just for entertainment?
I had to sell tickets.
Well, you know, he's somebody's brother, he's somebody's son, and whether he's a wrestler or, you know, anybody else, for someone to make fun of it is...
Hey, did you notice our armbands, by the way? All of us got our little Owen Hart armbands on. We're there for you, Hearts.
And I really don't even like the Harts, but I feel bad for their family and what happened to them.
But see, you're a wrestling fan, and as you know, it is sports entertainment, and I mean, bottom line is, them, the fans, and everybody are, you know, it's like we're one big family. And see something like that, nobody wants to see me die, and to make fun of it's just ridiculous.
Is this death being investigated at all, or?
Well, they've already investigated it. I mean, there's really, nobody's seen nothing, nobody says nothing, so forth, that type of deal. They say he died from the broken neck. The reason why he fell, you know, some people are saying, hey, he jumped too early. Some people are saying, I guess the latest thing that the Kansas City police are saying now is that the Blue Blazer cape has feathers. It was stuck in the harness. He went to pull it, you know, it looked like he was tangled up. He went to pull it out, and it released him. And
what business does a professional wrestler have to be doing, you know, a stunt like that? Is the only thing I can wonder from, you know, maybe what his family could be thinking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. But I mean, hey, you know, it's not like it hasn't been done before. I could see the Hart families because they're mourning a loss and everything. But you know, wrestling's been doing stunts for years, and no one ever said anything when they were going good. You know, how many wrestlers? There was a couple WrestleManias back there when Shawn Michaels came down. I mean, he could have fell and hurt himself and a bunch of other people if he would have landed on him. I mean, you know, I mean, you can't blame. Oh, well, they shouldn't have been doing the stunts. The stunts, that's part of the show. You know.
That's true.
Nobody tells Robbie Knievel, hey, for the show, don't really jump. You know, and you can't blame the stunt. You know, it's just, I mean, I'm not condoning, you know, I'm just saying that, hey, you know, it's a shame that someone died from that, but I don't know. I guess I can't really blame the WWF like the Hart family blames them.
Are they, like, seeking any legal matters against the WWF?
Possibility.
I know Bret Hart was kind of hinting that way, but
the main two that have been hinting it is Bruce Hart and the other brother, I can't remember his name, the one that's really saying he's going to
right.
legal action.
There's nothing set in stone yet, so
Dale
when we find out, we'll let you know.
All righty.
All right, hey, thanks for calling.
Take it easy.
Hi, you're on the air.
I just wanted to say my prayers with the Hart family, and I want to know whatever happened to Tatanka.
Tatanka?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys know?
Yeah. Tatanka.
Hey, you stumped us. No,
I haven't.
Actually, we haven't heard about him for a while. Well, he was what?
Yeah. All I know is his real name was Chris Chavis. He had a good career going in the WWF, and he sort of just disappeared. I don't know if he got another job or doing independence, but we'll check into that.
Yeah, we'll check into that. We'll
I
let
can
you
care
know.
less.
I've been wondering about him myself.
You got any other questions?
Yeah. Do you have any trivia questions? Or?
Actually, yes, we do. We got kind of sidetracked there already with the Owen Hart thing. You want to go ahead and
giving away tickets?
We got some tickets.
Let me tell you, we're giving away some tickets today. The New World Wrestling. They're coming out to the Alliance Armory. That'll be Saturday, June 5th, and it's at 7:30. The doors open at 6:30. The main event would be Stevie Lee and Scotty Fox take on Alliance's very own, the Brew Crew. B.J. Payne and Rogue, I guess, or what. Also, that Even Colder, the Stone Cold impersonator, he'll be there. It'll be a great show. It's out there. Tickets are available at Breeny's Tuxedo Center, Gene Nino's Pizzeria, and Overtime Sports. Tickets are $10 each, or 2 for $15. Group discounts are available. Also, a big thing for Overtime Sports, for all you people that know where Overtime Sports is in Ravenna, June 13th, WWF superstar D'Lo Brown's going to be out there. You guys like D'Lo Brown, stop on out there. They're having an autograph session June 13th. I believe it's from 2 to 4. So stop on out there, check out D'Lo Brown. He'll be at Overtime Sports. And the New World Wrestling, like I said, it's Saturday, June 5th. So we're giving away tickets for that. You want to give him a trivia question, see if he knows it?
Well, yeah, since we're doing the Owen Hart tribute show this week, why don't we do an Owen Hart trivia question? Can you tell me the 3 people that he held the WWF Tag Team titles with? Now, he held it on 4 occasions, twice with one particular partner. And in fact, that partner is a clue. I would say they made up one of the most unusual tag teams. And you think Kane and X-Pac, the tag team champs now, are unusual, but I think that Owen and this partner were a very odd couple, but they held it 2 times, and he held it with 2 other partners. If you can give me that trivia question, we'll give you some tickets.
Can you answer it?
Couple. They were dating.
Was it Owen and Yokozuna? Owen and the British Bulldog?
Oh, you're right there. Come on.
And Owen and Jeff?
That's it.
Hey.
Good job.
How old are you?
I think I'm too young for the trip.
Oh, you're not too young to go to a wrestling event, are you?
No, this isn't this isn't at that place.
Yeah, this isn't at the one place. This is anybody come any age. You want to go?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, we'll send you some tickets out there. It's in Alliance. Okay, so like I said, it's at the Alliance Armory. It's next Saturday, June 5th, 7:30 start time. We'll
Say
send
what
you
line
some
are
free
you
tickets
for?
there.
Line
Okay,
two.
yeah, line 2. So just hold on there, and we'll get your name and information and everything, all right?
Okay.
Good job.
Damn, your trivia questions
Are easy.
are real easy, I guess. Hi, you're on the air.
Yes, my question's for the role model.
Okay.
Whatever happened to the infamous career of the USA Kid?
The infamous career of the USA Kid went downhill. USA Kid has never been and will never be a great wrestler, as everybody here knows.
There you go.
Especially BS.
The question is, well, not a question, but a fact is, I think the champ's got a big head.
Here we go. The goons are out already. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just want to know, is Lex Luger and Sting going to get back together?
I never knew they were dating, to tell you the truth. Well, yeah, they're going to be tagging up for a little while, but then after, I think after the next pay-per-view or something close to that, they're going to break off and have a feud. In real life, they're not really getting along too well after after Sting turned born again, ended up telling his wife what goes on with wrestlers, on the road, and Sting's wife went and called Lex Luger's wife, told her that Lex has been screwing around also, and Lex now divorced. Actually, he's dating Elizabeth now, so I guess he's feeling a little bit better. But him and Sting they've never really made a true amends about that yet.
All right.
All right. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, how you doing today?
Good. Can you speak up a little?
Yeah, two questions. Okay, whatever happened to Max Moon and Mr. Baseball?
Are you speaking to us on a cellular?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we're getting interference.
Yeah, we can barely hear you. We're hearing another conversation that's going on your phone.
I'm sorry. Okay, I want to know whatever happened to Max Moon.
Max Moon?
Oh.
Max Moon?
Yeah.
Okay, and who else?
Mr. Baseball?
Bob Uecker?
Yeah.
What do you mean, whatever happened to Bob Uecker?
Steve Lombardi, Mr. Baseball, the wrestler.
Yeah, Steve Lombardi.
Are you talking about the Steve Lombardi gimmick, or,
No, if you remember in WWF, it was a guy that came on the baseball suit with a white face on.
Yeah, that was Steve Lombardi.
Right.
Yeah, that was the Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi, just a gimmick.
The Steve Lombardi, the first one, do you guys know was Max Moon?
I've never even heard of him.
I've never heard of him.
I remember Max Moon, but I can't remember who it was, but we can find that out for sure.
As far as the other one, he was Steve Lombardi, Mr. Baseball, and he owns his own wrestling school. I think it's called the Monster Factory or something like that, or Monster... And Monster something. He owns his own wrestling school, and that's what he does now.
Whatever happened to Jim Cornette?
He's the PR guy for the WWF.
Plus, he has his own training school now, too.
Well, it's not his. It's still owned by the WWF.
But he's
he's opening it in Kentucky, another wrestling school.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thank you. And you can't hear this every week. It's kind
Wrap
of
it up.
worse. All right, we're going to take another commercial break. When we get back, we're going to take some more calls. We're going to go over some actual news this time. And
yeah.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma.
Hey, what up? This is Jay Music.
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
And you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans. Hi, my name's Paul Rhodes. Welcome to the Rhodes Marketplace. We're over here at 1148 Cleveland Road in Sandusky, Ohio, 44870. Our hours are Friday, Saturday, 9 to 6, and Sunday, 12 to 6. We're a hybrid venue, so we have crafters, artists, bakers, all different kinds of stuff in here with all of our vendors. We're still a growing business. We're in our first month now. We have a splatter paint room where you can go in there and throw paint at your family, your friends, paint a canvas while you're in there. And on top of that, we're also working on a rage room, which will be open by the beginning of June. You need to come out and check us out. Thanks.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Who's possibly jumping ship
$1.6 million
to
offer.
World Championship Wrestling, WCW.
He got offered $1.6 million for a 2-year contract, which is a total of $3.2 million for all the former champs fans. And so I expect for him to do the jump, but I don't know if it's very good a move because of the fact that, he's still under the age of 45, so I don't see him really getting anywhere. Speaking of the comment under the age of 45, Dean Malenko got in trouble this past week for saying, on Nitro, that the only people that get pushes in here are over the age of 45. So, did you guys hear about that? Now, there was rumors going around he got fired for it. Those are very false.
Sentenced her to 10 days in jail.
Isn't that great? I mean, white trash finally getting what she deserved.
Oh.
Wearing that, I mean, people that wear, it should be outlawed. Austin shirts, I mean, they're trash. Anybody, if she would have had a Ric Flair shirt on, the judge wouldn't have said nothing. The judge would have probably pardoned the case completely.
What about,
Judge would have been like, dismissed. Woo! Everything would have been great.
What about, also some big news, Sable suspended by the WWF. What are you thinking about, guys? I mean, that's going to definitely hurt ratings.
No, it's not going to hurt ratings. You got Deborah. Deborah
man.
looks a lot better than Sable, and she's got puppies.
Let's see, what happened last week with the ratings there, BS?
Monday Night Raw, 7.1 with the Owen Hart tribute show. WCW, 3.8. Actually started some angles on Nitro last week.
When is the WCW role model supposed to do that thing where they, if they don't get a 4.0, they're giving back all the money?
I think it started already.
Well, if it was last week, it looks like WCW is going to be hurting because.
No, they got over 3. No, it was a 3.5. It was 3.5.
Oh, was it 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
Oh, then they got lucky.
Just to confirm, last week, as I said, the UPN's picking up SmackDown on Thursday night starting in late August, so you can look forward to the Thursday Night Wrestling Wars. We already have Monday night now, Thursday nights in late August, so it's going to be very interesting. WCW's need to have to plant the seed now to compete with the WWF on Thursday nights.
BS, aren't you quite the informative one?
BS.
Boss's son, from what I'm hearing.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I noticed also, like I said, the role model last week did something with the Terry Pluto article.
Oh, man, we ain't going to mention Goofy's name now, are we?
Hey, why not?
Mickey Mouse character,
give the guy a chance to fight back, why don't you?
Well, and it's like, I think, hey, he's finally going to he's finally going to write something in here that's apologizing for, saying that all wrestlers look like bikers and, like saying bikers are bad or something, and then, saying that anybody with tattoos, which is why I haven't worn my shirt today, because I want to see him try and bash me, you know what I'm saying?
You sure it wasn't because the laundry wasn't...
Yeah, okay, the laundry wasn't done at the house, someone's going to have to get smacked around when I get home. That's what's going on. Anyway, he has articles from people that wrote in on this thing talking about how, they didn't enjoy the thing, but then, does he apologize for his comments? No, he doesn't. What do I get over here? Oh, just so you know, I wasn't the only one with some doubts about wrestling. And then some other idiot writes in and says his things about it. Look, if you guys don't like it, change the channel, man. What'd you do, rip the knob off? Change the channel. Get cable.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the phones for a couple calls here. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, I was wondering, I have a question.
Okay.
Is there going to be a Goldberg Stone Cold match in the future?
Goldberg versus Stone Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Maybe one of them will defect to the other.
Right, after if they ever switch federations, possibly. But, just like for years, they waited for the Flair versus Hogan bout, and it never, ever took place because, hey, Flair was with the WCW, Hogan with WWF. It never took place until after both of them were in one federation. And then all the hype, and then, they were so old that it kind of stunk anyway. Right now, Goldberg's with WCW, Austin with WWF. Don't look for it to happen anytime soon.
And I was wondering if you have any trivia questions.
All right. BS.
All right. How old are you?
12.
All right. Can you tell me when Owen Hart lost the Intercontinental title on 2 different occasions to what man? What wrestler?
Hello?
Was it Ken Shamrock?
No.
Nope.
Not Ken Shamrock.
All right, well, if you can find out the answer, you give us a call back, and we'll give you some tickets to the Alliance Show NWW Wrestling, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, where's the Ultimate Warrior at?
Ultimate Warrior?
Hospital with hepatitis, couldn't wipe his butt correctly. Tried eating on the toilet or something. I don't know what's the matter with him. The reason why he's not wrestling is because if you look at the WCW, the ratings were #1. They were the best thing since, anything. Actually, they were the #1 wrestling show on the air. On Nitro, the Monday Nitros were killing Raw. Ultimate Warrior came in, that's when they made their drop, and they haven't caught up since. Ultimate Warrior does not need to be in wrestling right now. The only way...
Some Slim Jims?
That's Randy Savage. The only way Ultimate Warrior can make it right now in wrestling is if he were to make a heel switch. You know, that's the only way.
Even then, he probably wouldn't make it. You know, he's a big risk anyway because he doesn't show up to shows that he's booked for. Him and what's his name are used to not showing. Sid, yeah, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, whatever.
Psycho
Sid. Yeah,
softball.
They're known for not showing up anyway, so yeah, they can't sign him to any major.
And what kind of tattoos do you got over there?
What you mean? What kind of tattoos do I got?
Yeah, well, let me see.
We gotta take a commercial break, but take a look at them, I guess, and when we get back, we'll put you on hold. We'll talk to you. Oh my
Mike
God.
Johnson tattoos.
Hey, we're gonna take a commercial break. When we get back, we'll take some more calls.
I don't know. It was probably around 2, maybe 3 years ago. I'd be walking around in malls or walking down the street. Women would come up there and just want to be with me. Men, they'd just mimic things I do and more or less just try and follow in my footsteps. I guess that was probably the first time I realized that I was your role model.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirnow, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up, here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Okay, we're back again. Right off the bat, I'd like to get into something also. Damon's Chapel Hill, they're going to have something that's kind of interesting and wild. For all you WCW, NWO Thunder fans that have a PlayStation, they're going to have a 64-man tournament out there. It's sponsored by Circuit City. The drawing will be June 14th to find out who you're wrestling. It's a free tournament. You can join for free. Go on, get a hold of Chapel Hill Damon's. Like I said, they're going to have, for all you guys that are good at PlayStation games, they're going to be doing a 64-man tournament. I'm not sure what the prizes are or so forth or whatever, but Damon's is going to have a PlayStation tournament. It should be pretty wild and pretty exciting. So,
You gonna be in that role model? Are you kidding me? I ain't touching no controller some dirty redneck has put his filthy hands on.
Also,
I'm the role model to be taken care of.
Also, for all those people that have been emailing me and asking me questions about, oh, how can I get into wrestling? We got a little something here that's kind of interesting. You know, when you go to wrestling school, you're going to spend some months there, and if you're paying all this money, you don't know if you're going to make it all the way through, then you lose your money, whatever. The Steel Domain Professional Wrestling is having a fantasy camp where you can actually go and find out what training is going to be like for a professional wrestler. It's a one-day camp. It's a 4-hour session. Of course, it's in Chicago, Illinois. Here's the number you can call. You can call Danny Domain at Steel Domain Wrestling. It's area code 773-674-3888. Give them a call out there. You can go out there and actually take one day's training. It's $75 in the beginning, and then $75 when you get there, so it's a total of $150. You can go out and do a 4-hour session training like a professional wrestler, and they'll show you some moves.
Pretty cheap, though, for wrestling school.
Yeah, well, it's not for the whole thing. It's for a one-day, 4-hour session.
Oh.
Yeah, so anybody wants to, you can give them a call there, see if you like it first, because I'm telling you, once you get in there and you pay, it's like the average is about $3,500 to $4,000 for a wrestling school. Once you pay that, there is no refund, and if you go for a day and you can't handle it, you're screwed out of your money. So,
yeah.
That's how it was. Also, like I said, tomorrow night, you can catch me, your role model, and BS out at El Dorado's Pizza Pie for the biggest wrestling party out there on Monday night. If If you want to get some information, call 676-FOOD or 676-3663. It's out on South Water Street, Kent, Ohio. It's behind the BP. Like I said, last week we were out there, and it was a lot of fun. We're going to be giving away trivia prizes, trivia questions prizes, and just having a great big wrestling party. So join us on out there for that, and we'll have a lot of fun.
All right. And I'm sure the millions and millions of fans will want their role models autographed that night, but I ain't signing nothing.
Well, with that in mind, let's just go ahead and
only chests.
Go to the phone, get some callers knocked out of the way here. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I got a comment. I heard you talking about Max Moon earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what happened?
That's Conan from the WCW.
Oh, that explains
No, wait a minute.
That's what I read in PWI this week.
Not for real?
That's Conan?
Yeah, so
You know what? I heard Conan had a different name before.
Well,
so
I mean, I
maybe
know,
he's
but I
right.
don't think it was meant.
Well,
All right, well, we'll check into that. Thanks for calling.
may
us.
be right.
Yeah, you might be right.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, guys, what's going on? This is Mrs. Sacco.
Hey,
all right.
yeah.
About time you get through.
That picture was something else.
Yeah, we like that.
Anyway, a couple things. First of all, kudos to WWF. It's a very tactful show. Show must go on. I'm glad they did that. Was not a dry eye in our house.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing the Sacco picture, by the way.
No problem. When are you going to send us some more stuff?
I don't know, soon.
All right, all right.
Hey, you should wear that and come down to El Dorado's tomorrow night.
Oh, we were talking about it.
That would be pretty wild. Come on down. You can have your the Mankind puppet. And
Pizza will be on us.
Yeah, people. I think
you wear
people
that
would,
Sacco thing. Pizza
Well,
will
we're
be on
there,
us.
he said.
Oh, all right. Hey, for real, come down. It'll be pretty fun.
Second of all, what's going on with Steve Blackman? Because I heard he was fired, and then they're showing all these clips of him now. And
No, they're giving him a new gimmick. They never fired him. They just
They were going to fire. They were going to do a little clean house thing, and of course, like I said, as is any wrestling thing, they change their mind. But you know.
Right. See, that's what I heard.
You like me with the championship belt?
No.
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
That a girl. Hey, all right.
I don't know. I like both of you, but no, I think John should have the belt.
I'm getting it back next pay-per-view.
And another thing, to these people calling in, please pay attention, not ask the same question 80 million times.
They need to record the show. That way they have it all down pat.
Hey, we do.
All right.
Hey, all right. Hey, well, come on out to El Dorado's tomorrow night, and wear the Sacco thing. That's the main thing. That'll be pretty funny.
All right.
All right. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow.
Guys.
Bye. Hi, you're on the air.
All right, guys, get ready, because this is Portage County's true icon, Hollywood. How are you guys doing today?
How are you? Hollywood, huh?
Yes, sir. And I have a comment.
Portage County, and he calls himself Hollywood?
Hollywood.
All right, let's hear it.
Remember that role model.
Okay.
I'm going to take that belt right from you.
All right.
About Owen Hart, I just really wanted to send my deepest sympathies and condolences out. We were watching the pay-per-view that night, and like a lot of people thought at first it was just a big stunt until we found out later it wasn't. It was a real sad thing.
Hey, and that's what we thought. I mean, until Jeff Jarrett and Deborah McMichael interview, that's what I thought. And then once I saw her crying, I knew something bad was wrong.
Exactly. I have a question. I was wondering if you guys knew if any of the federations were going to be doing any pay-per-views around here anytime soon, because back in '96 they had SummerSlam here, and we haven't had anything like that since.
Actually, they are getting ready to do, what is it, which one are they going to do here? WWF's getting ready to do
late
something.
July. It more than likely is going to be a in-your-house pay-per-view. I'm not real sure on that yet, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact they're doing something here. The WWF is going to be doing a pay-per-view here. I can't remember which one it is or what it's going to be, but I'll tell you what, that's a good question. We'll find out and we'll announce it.
One last question. I was watching the hardcore match between Bob Holly and Al Snow, and of course Bob's been one of my favorites for years, and he didn't get the title. What's the future for him in the WWF?
Well, he'll be wrestling in the King of the Ring thing. He'll be in that tournament. Matter of fact, expect him to smack the crap out of Al Snow tomorrow. It'll be non-title, so you know he's going to win it. And then I don't know, but I expect to see Billy Gunn win that whole tournament. So don't get too.
Again, in the Plain Dealer Hotline, it's a little too early to give your predictions, but
yeah.
Remember, you heard it here first on Pro Wrestling Weekly. Yeah, we look for Billy Gunn to win the whole King of the Ring at the next pay-per-view.
But champ, next time there's a pay-per-view, I'm behind you 100% because the role model is going down.
Hey, all right.
Thank you, since I'm the champ and the role model.
Well, Hollywood's just too sweet.
Hollywood, what'd you think of the pay-per-view overall?
Overall,
last Sunday.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it up until the tragedy point, and then it was kind of you lost interest because you were concerned, you know.
Can you believe that these guys are making fun of it across the nation?
Oh, it's silly. I even heard Howard Stern say something like, it's about time they did something real, you know. That's just silly.
No, I didn't hear that.
No, I didn't hear that either. I heard Howard
Every time we heard Howard Stern was doing,
So you call yourself Hollywood, right?
That's exactly right.
So are you as green as Hollywood?
Green?
I mean, were you as green as Hollywood Hogan?
I'm green at the bank.
Then you'd live in Hollywood.
I'm Hollywood in my mind, and yours.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Well,
hey, thanks for calling, though.
Sure.
All right.
Bye.
I hate when drunk people call up the show. They don't even probably slobbering on his phone. You better get a rag or something.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
This is Mean Dean Brooks.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. First, I want to send my...
This is, by the way, everybody, this is the former NWW heavyweight champion here.
Former? What happened?
We'll get to you in a minute. Hold on. First of all, I want to send my condolences out to the Hart family. You know, Owen was a good wrestler. You know, I really enjoyed the Hart family. So, you know, my prayers are with the Hart family.
Oh, thanks a lot.
John, I got to give you your props, man. You're pretty smart on the wrestling show. I mean, I've been watching it. You know a lot of stuff, and, you know, a real smart man. But that other guy over there sitting with that belt that's been running off at the mouth lately, I don't know whose role model you think you are, but...
Yours, Jobber? Huh? I'm your role model, Jobber.
This is the former NWW World Heavyweight Champion, Mean Dean Brooks.
Listen, I'll tell you what, role model. I'm going to be at I'll be at Alliance this weekend. Next weekend, actually. I'll see.
Who's going to drive you there?
I'll leave you tickets at the door, all right?
Okay.
If you want to climb your butt up in the ring, just climb on up in there, because I heard you say you used to wrestle, all right?
Oh, Mean Dean.
We'll climb up in the ring, and we'll see. I'll show you my...
Mean Dean would be like... They'll be calling you Nice Dean after I'm done with you, man.
Hey, like I said, every wrestling event the NWW does, there's tickets at the door for you.
All right, Green Dean.
Up in the ring, all right?
All right.
All right. Hey, thanks for calling, Mean Dean.
Yeah, former champ.
All right, hey, we're going to take another commercial break. When we get back, we're going to take some more calls. And
We're just surrounded by former champs today.
Oh, my God. All right, we're going to take some more calls when we get back. And the champ, John Potok,
Former
or
champ.
soon to be the next champ. And you got your role model, Rick Lieb, and BS, Bo Smirnow. Let me go over all this stuff real quick again here and get it knocked out. First of all, email addresses. If you want to email me, it's PWWeekly29. Role model is eRoleModel, and both those are at AmericaOnline.com. If you want to get a hold of Bo Smirnow here, BS, you can email him at moneyman99. That's at acninc.net. Another thing, if you want to write us a line or whatever, like I said, you can get a hold of us at Pro Wrestling Weekly. We got some letters. We thank everybody for those. We always like the comments and the pictures. Pro Wrestling Weekly, P.O. Box 2170. That's Akron, Ohio, 44309. And then if you want to advertise your business with us, you can also do that at 330-922-4286. Okay, now we got that knocked out of the way. Once again, I'd like to mention about El Dorado's Pizza Pie. Tomorrow, I'm going to be there. BS is going to be there. Your role model's going to be there. The title's going to be there. I'm probably going to take it from him then. But anyway, join us out there tomorrow night at El Dorado's Pizza Pie. It's going to be a big wrestling party. You can get information about it, 676-3663. Like I said, it's on South Water Street behind the BP on 43 there. Come on out and join us for a big wrestling party. We showed you footage a little earlier. You see what it's like. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you come on out and join us for the wrestling party. With that in mind, let's go back to the phones. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Steve. I won everyone a beer in the El Dorados last week.
What's that?
I won everyone the round of beer last week.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you about this guy, fans. This kid, we were at El Dorados, and I decided to say, hey, I'm going to make one guy out here the most popular guy in the place. And I said, hey, if someone can answer this next trivia question, we were going to buy him a round of beer for everybody in the house. You know, there's some people there, you know. Usually, you know, we've done it before at other wrestling parties, and no one's ever got it. Well, wouldn't you know, I didn't want to go to this kid because, kids know everything about wrestling. But anyway, he's raising his hand. I thought, okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll talk to him. And wouldn't you know, the first time I go to a kid, the kid ends up being the most popular guy in the bar.
What was the question you asked?
What was that question? It was, what was Hollywood Hogan's birthday? Or what month was Hogan born in? And he knew it.
Yeah, you always did a month thing. No one ever guesses.
Well, I know. You got 1 in 12 chances to win, and no one ever comes close. But this guy, first guess, right off the bat, knew it. What's up, my man?
Yeah, I just want to say I had a good time, and I want to say, role model, where was your Rudy Poop? And yeah.
Role model had other appointments to take care of, but he will be there tomorrow.
You guys coming back out?
Call me Rudy Poo.
I'll be there.
All right, yeah, come on out there.
Did your parents know you're saying
I'm
that?
going to that. NWW, and if you want to wrestle me in the ring, I'll beat you down.
Oh, my goodness.
hey,
Look,
all
I'm not
right.
your babysitter, kid.
I'll take your title from you tomorrow night. You just watch for me.
All right.
Wow. You're on the air.
Oh my God, I finally got through.
Oh, we got to hang up. Thanks.
Well, again.
Yeah, I'm a Clevelander.
Browns.
I'm sorry to hear about Owen Hart.
That's very depressing, isn't it?
Oh, that was awful. I wanted to know what the numbers mean, like, for Stone Cold Steve Austin. What does that mean?
What, the 316?
Yeah.
You mean, how did he get it?
Yeah.
Well, if you remember back, what was it? The King of the Ring, I think it was. He wrestled in, who was he wrestled? Oh, Jake the Snake Roberts. He was talking about it. Jake the Snake was kind of religious back then, and he was holding up signs about different Bible quotes and this and this. And after he beat Jake the Snake Roberts, if you remember, he went up to Brother Love and making a comment about the religion. He said, Austin 3, they were holding up John 3:16 or something like that. And Austin said, well, Austin 3:16 just whipped your ass, and then he just took off from that.
Oh, I see.
If you want to like really see how it happened, that one video that we give away sometimes at our wrestling parties, it's called "Cause Stone Cold Said So." Get that video. He really gets into that.
Well, Rob Van Dam's got, what, 420? What does that mean?
It's talking about smoking weed.
Yeah.
Without telling that?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thanks. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, I just called in about the Owen Hart Intercontinental,
Yeah.
and I found out the answer.
Okay, what is it?
What is it?
Stone Cold.
That's it. Okay. Yep. You want to go to the show on Alliance?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, Green Dean Brooks going to be there.
Yeah.
Probably
We'll
jobbing.
put you on hold here, and we'll get your name and address. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and go over this again. Like I said, it's June 5th out at the Alliance Armory. Let me find my paperwork here. The NWW, and wouldn't you know, I can't find it when I need it. Here it is. The NWW and the Alliance Armory, June 5th. Like I said, it's going to be a great night of wrestling. Tickets are $10 each, or 2 for $15. You can get a hold of them at Brini's Tuxedo Center, Giannino's Pizzeria, or Overtime Sports. Also, Overtime Sports is having D'Lo Brown out there June 13th, so make sure you go out there if you want to take a look at D'Lo and get some autographs. He's going to be there from 2 to 4. Also, tomorrow night, we're going to be at the Role Model BS. They're going to be out at El Dorado's Pizza Pie. It's going to be a lot of fun for the biggest wrestling party. Other than that, guys, we covered kind of a lot. I mean, not a lot. We were kind of sidetracked because of Owen Hart. But, you know, once again, we like to send our deepest apologies and sorrows and everything to the Hart family. And, you know, he was a great wrestler, and
yes, he
it's
was.
kind of a shame. So, with that in mind...
You know, before you even cut off, you know, I was thinking, we've been on this, how many weeks have we done this?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably about 8 weeks, 9 weeks. And we've already covered 2 deaths of wrestlers.
Well, that's just like, I was looking, and there's actually, if you think about it, even with independent cards and everything included, there's been 9 deaths on the air from pro wrestlers.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
But we've had to cover 2 deaths, and not to mention we missed a death because a lady wrestler died, but then they unpackaged, and that's pretty...
Yeah, it's a shame. But anyway, like I said, you can join us here every Sunday at noon. We'll take your calls. We appreciate everybody calling. We appreciate everybody sending us stuff, and you know, just keep on doing it. And unfortunately, this show is a little bit sad, but hey, next week join us for the full thing, and again, tomorrow join us out at Monday. Every Sunday at noon, you can join us here on the Cat.